So we're gonna do a competition. If you are a singer, if you're a rapper, singer, writer, I'm gonna bounce all these tracks as stems, and I'm gonna bounce it as an entire project. I'm gonna put it as a link on my website. There'll be a link to it below in the description. It'll say competition link or something like that. It'll be below. You can click on that. You can download these files, write a song to it, record yourself, reproduce it. If you have Logic, if you have Ableton, any of these things, feel free to record vocals, mix it, produce it however you want. Once you finish your song, send it back to me. I'll then do a live reaction to all the songs in a YouTube video, and then I will post every single one of those songs on my YouTube, and whatever gets the most views, likes, however we kind of end up mathing it out, we'll release it. So there's a couple things I need to do on this song. Like right there is it's a little sloppy. I've learned a nice little tip to record pointing at your 12th fret. I found that to be really nice. It gets really bassy if you go over the hole, and it gets really bright the further you get away from it. So you want to point like 12th fret just about, and you get this really, really nice sound. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's record this. Yeah, good. I got that part fixed. I mean, I could re-record this whole thing until my fingers fall off. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through what I did. So I took this chord progression. It's all minor chords. So there's no resolution. I mean, I'm not Berkeley educated. I don't know that stuff. There's no major chord. There's no resolution, which is, I put that in the intro. I don't know, dude. I just like try things. I think and I go, hey, maybe that'd be cool. And then I try it. And it worked in this song. It worked really good. So I was like, hey, like in all these parts that aren't the chorus, I don't want resolution. I only want resolution in the chorus, or like where I want it to feel like it's right. I feel like it would make it more memorable. So I went all minor. And it kind of leads you off to go minor again, but like it's not that satisfying. So what we start off is this. Ooh, let's talk about that though. So I've been just a huge fan of Riv Strips, Ernesto Fernandez, The Real Dredda. So many great producers, mixers, masters. It's really grabbed my attention. Ernesto Fernandez, like literally producer of the year. Congrats to him, first and foremost. In order to grow and learn and get better, like you got to try this stuff. I don't know if it was Riv Strips or who did it, but it was I think it was in Giza. And they had this thing where you could hear this reverb before the vocals came in. It was like a snippet of that first line, wash it in. It would like wave in and be like, like that. You'd hear it coming from behind on the left almost, and it would like wash out this way. Try to copy that. So I just took a reverb. I took Valhalla reverb. Maybe it's this. Yeah, 12-second delay. I just juiced it up like crazy. Super thick reverb. It's almost like a pad. Bounce it, the wet only, take it, reverse it, and you get something that sounds kind of like this. Came in a little harsh. I want to take this and not make it so harsh. Better. So notice how it comes from the left, and then it dissolves to the right, and it fills the space. Yeah, I love that. It's cool, man. So let's do this. So there's that first little piece. There's another one. Here it comes. You just feel like you've arrived. It's funny because I completed this song, and then Tuboda came out, and they have that harmonic. You have that little harmonic right there. It's like a layup. It sets you up. It's like, here's the lob. Michael Jordan comes in one hand and yams it. So here you go. only thing that I'm gonna need feedback on, guys. I don't have a Tola Locha yet. It comes in December, by the way. Shout out Checo. Thank you, dude. And Caesar. I just threw in a bass line. So to get back to this kind of chord idea that I had is I'm just dancing around these minor chords. I have this same 3-chord minor chord thing going on. Minor 7th. I think that's a minor 7th. Another minor 7th. And I could go back. And I could just keep going in this cycle. But every once in a while, I'm like, hey, what if I went from here to a major chord and another major, and then land back on that minor. Be willing to try stuff out. Be willing to like get a little weird. Let's keep going on. Got my bassline that's just obnoxiously loud. Okay. If you know me, you know I love my empty space. There's nothing louder than complete silence. Like, oh, it's like something's about to happen. I broke down a couple of Peso Pluma songs and other guys, and it seems like every 8 bars, something new is introduced or something new is happening. So I just had 8 bars of technically a verse. Now I need to go somewhere else. I need to be somewhere else. Like this song needs to reveal a different part of it for the next 8 bars, and then just 8 bars, 8 bars, 8 bars, one after another. In my head, I pictured like 10 different musicians. One worked on the intro, and then the next musician comes in, listens to the intro, and goes, okay, I'm gonna put this part here. This is the next 8 bars. And the next musician comes in. These are the first 16 bars, here's the next 8. And you just keep doing that, and you have all these different styles and flavors. It makes sense to me, and it helped me kind of be a little bit more bold and brave with the producing that I did here. I was like, that came in really loud. And it's because I panned it. He was like, yo, I love this song. Just something like kind of exciting to put a bow on it, you know? And then we get silence. All of a sudden, everybody's listening back in. They're like, what's next? Just again, like every 8 bars do something different. I pull the bass out. Hold on now. So I pulled the bass out and I was like, all right, we have room to do things. So if you listen closely here, I'll do this little walk down. Right? And then here. There. Walk down. So you'll hear it. And then I did the little like, because it sounded fun and exciting. That was cool. I really like that. Just letting it fly, trying to make it work. So. Oh, I have a vocal track. It wasn't a vocal. I just did a lot of singing with the guitar, I guess. And you'll hear it actually right here on this part. I let that go on top with this because that's just... So I added this little like, and then on top of that, I actually had this one too, because it needed to be bigger, dude. It needed to be wider. It needed to be bigger. You put all those together, you get this right here. Because you gotta. You are not making serranos or norteñas or So I threw that in there, and I was like, all right, like let's find a different way to play a chord. So I took this and played it there because it's so big. So here, right here. It's literally just this. I like it. Bunch of legato. You think it's over. But, okay, more of that freaking like riff strips, audio, reverb stuff, and it pulls you back in. Somebody's got to win this part. And then again, just like legato again. Ain't that weird? It's just like suspicious. And I'm not playing it alone. I layer it with the other chord, and then also I had like a little melody thing I put in. You have your bass, and this is one of these, right, is playing the actual like bass note, and then the other is doing these taps, which may sound insane, but you play it with everything else and it fits. You get a nice meaty slap. That being said, I want to do a challenge. Writing lyrics never has been my strong suit. I love this instrument, man, and I love music, and I love all this production, and I feel like it'd be pretty fun if we did a competition. So we're gonna do a competition. If you are a singer, if you're a rapper, singer, writer, I'm gonna bounce all these tracks as stems, and I'm gonna bounce it as an entire project. I'm gonna put it as a link on my website. There'll be a link to it below in the description. It'll say competition link or something like that. It'll be below. You can click on that. You can download these files, write a song to it, record yourself, reproduce it. If you have Logic, if you have Ableton, any of these things, feel free to record vocals, mix it, produce it however you want. Once you finish your song, send it back to me. I'll then do a live reaction to all the songs in a YouTube video, and then I will post every single one of those songs on my YouTube, and whatever gets the most views, likes, however we kind of end up mathing it out, we'll release it if you so permit us to do so. We still have like 1.5 million followers across social media, and we're doing about 1 million views a month, so this could be a lot of fun. So if you want to be a part of this competition, go to the link in the description, download the files, record yourself, send it back, and let's see what people say. Last but not least, if you want literally anything I'm playing, the guitar, mic again, headphones, not the laptop, unfortunately, picks, strings, everything is going to be below in the description. There are links to everything, and I get a kickback if you buy anything from those links. Shout out Sweetwater, Casey, Joe Chooch, and Young Groupie.